Yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of tell the story about Anime North and like meeting everyone. I might repeat a few bits of things that I already said just earlier in the stream, but I kind of want it all together in one place so I can kind of put it into a video or something, because I did take some vlog footage, but honestly, I didn't care for that much of it. But I'm gonna throw some pictures in there for context and stuff. So the first thing I did, I left for Michigan. So I live in Wisconsin. The longest drive I've ever made was actually like 3 hours, just from my school in Wisconsin to my mom's house. So I was not really prepared for a 7-hour drive. The drive there did not go that smoothly. I left with my phone on 75% and it was dying like just at the end of the trip. I had to stop at like gas stations a few times to go charge it, and one of the times like the guy just straight up was like, oh yeah, the charger's outside the door, and I was like, oh sorry, you could just say no. But yeah, by the end of the trip my check engine light was on, and I ended up having to put my car in the shop in Michigan, which cost like $350, but I mean, my safety and my car's, no, Nino, don't go there, it's a horse. No! Sorry. But yeah, I met up with Vanguard, and I slept overnight there. It's really cool, like, getting to meet my mod in person for the first time. And from there, he drove to Canada. And as we drove to Canada, our first encounter with border control was also pretty interesting. So he was kind of not really being very straightforward that we were going to an anime convention. So I think the guy got kind of sketched out. Damn, Delphia. Ouch. But yeah, so he was getting kind of sketched out because Vanguard was sort of like not really saying that we were directly going to an anime convention, because that is kind of a weird thing to explain. And he's like, we're just going to see some friends that we've known for a while that are in Canada. And they were like, yeah, okay, sounds legit. Yeah, we're dead here. Sounds legit. And then I'm like, wait, so there's this game called Fire Emblem. It's like this Japanese thing, and you like, it's like a war, and you move people across the board, and they can get married, and it's Fire Emblem, and I played the Fire Emblem game, and there's a bunch of other Fire Emblem people at the anime convention, and we're all going to the anime convention together. And he's like, so you stream on Twitch? And I'm like, yeah, I got Twitch, I got YouTube, he mods my Discord, it's totally legit. And then he's like, the border guard's like, all right, congrats, you just saved yourself a trip to immigration. So that was pretty funny. But we got there, we were the first ones there. I checked into Vanguard's hotel. The first person we met up with, Stevie, or Lucky Crit, who was here earlier on the stream, he was super, actually everyone is exactly what I expected them to be like in person. He was super, super nice. He just gives off like crazy nice guy vibes. Like, not like neckbeard nice guy, but like actual nice guy. Excuse me. But yeah, we met up with him, and then after we chatted for a bit, he was vlogging most of the time. After we chatted for a bit, we met up with Chaz, or Choopy Choozy, or Chaz Aria LLC, or whatever you want to call him. We met up with Chaz, and that was a good time. We went out to eat. I don't even remember the place we were at, but we got like a curry. I got like a curry thing. It was really good. And then we just hung out for the rest of the night and kind of got to know each other. Mangs was supposed to be there on Thursday, but I guess they changed the visa laws in Norway. So he had to reapply for a new visa, and they were like, it's going to take anywhere from 1 to 24 hours. And he's like, great, well, my flight's in 2 hours, so hopefully it's 1 hour. And it was like 4 hours or something like that. So he wasn't cheap, but he wasn't going to miss the event. So he just booked another ticket to go to Canada. And me and Ghast picked him up at the airport the next day. But yeah, we met Ghast the day after that, and then we met Mangs, and Pavise was also there on Thursday. Pavise came Thursday night, because he lives about 2 hours away, and he was sort of commuting back and forth, but yeah, he was able to come, and we kind of all went out and did stuff, but like when the real party started was when like Ghast and Mangs were both there. We went out to eat. It was at this place called Jack Astor's, which I think is a pretty big place down in that area. I don't really know much about Canada. I had literally never even seen or heard of Tim Hortons. And there's one on every single block in Canada. Like there's like a Tim Hortons across the street from a Tim Hortons. And I did get to try some Timbits from Timmy Ho Ho's, courtesy of gas stations. So that was actually pretty nice. Anyway, Tim's is the best shit. Anyway, so we went out to eat at this place called Jack Astor's, and we were buying like a lot of shots and a lot of food, and this waitress, we were very nice tipping to her, but I felt kind of bad because we were being pretty rowdy, and we did this thing where we all summoned, and I think, was it Pavise? I don't even remember. Someone pulled like a bridal tainted, and we all like got up and we were like, oh, like MLG shit. Like we were very excited about this 5-star to the point where we almost got thrown out of Tim Hortons. Or not Tim Hortons, Jack Astor's. So that place was really fun. There was a random dude, I think it was cocaine that he was on. But this random really high dude like came up and he's like, can I just like give you $5? Like, what is this? Like, what character? And I'm like, there's so many random people that I had to explain what Fire Emblem was this weekend. Also, this whole time I've been saying Saturday, I meant Friday. I was thinking, yeah, so that's all that took place on Friday. So this guy came and found us a few times, and he was like, yeah, I'll check out your Twitch, and like, I don't know, he was super generous, but he was a very interesting fellow. So yeah, we left, and then we played Jackbox games. That's where like the Pitfall versus Pitfuck thing came from. There were a couple other really good ones. There's some Risto Cuck jokes. There was like another one that's like, what don't you want to put in your kid's sandbox? And it was Sand or Pro Jared. There are some really good ones. But yeah, we laughed. We played a lot of Smash. And then the next day, we actually did not go to the con like at all on Friday. We went to go pick up our badges, but we were just having so much fun. Taint, yeah, there's a lot. The best, I feel bad because I thought Tanyo Taint was a great bad name for a tanning place. God damn it, did I just die? I mean, darn. Did I just die again? Yes, I did. Anyway, so Saturday, we went to the con. We met Nimious for the first time. He was really cool and nice. We didn't get to hang out with him too much, unfortunately. I think he just kind of wanted to do more stuff at the con than we did, which is totally fine. But yeah, we got to the panel, and we ended up doing really well. There were so many fans outside. Ghast was cosplaying Garrick, and I was cosplaying Nino. And there's a part where, like, Mangs was carrying Ghast around on his shoulders, and they're like, Fire Emblem! There was just so many crazy stuff. Like, me and Chaz were singing, like, Fire Emblem Warriors soundtrack. We were singing along with that at, like, the top of our lungs on the way there, like, going like this outside the window. Just really high energy. And then, obviously, the panel will be up sometime. We do have it recorded. But we have, we do have footage of it. So we talked kind of about 3 houses, our favorite Fire Emblem memory. The memory that I talked about was when I got, in my first playthrough of FE7, when my, Oswin got 1% crit, and I got the worst possible ending for, like, a ranked ending. Like, I got the worst possible ending. I was so offended by it that I decided to get good at Fire Emblem, and it kind of changed my life. So that's what I talked about for that. We talked a lot about 3 houses, what we'd like to see improve in Heroes. and just a lot of good jokes going back and forth, and we had some Q&A from the fans. And right after the Fire Emblem panel was the Fire Emblem cosplay meetup. So I met a lot of cool cosplayers. Someone named Pigeon Senpai actually gave me, because I talked about how I want to be Golden Deer. And then I got like a Claude pin. I can actually show you guys 1 second. So like through ASEN, I started kind of collecting pins and stuff because I always wanted to collect something. And I actually had a fan who was here earlier. It was Afro King got me some pins and stuff. But I started this. This says, "If I were not a holy woman, I would beat you senseless," which is a ribbon. It's a Larshel quote from my friend Dawn Brigades, who is a Larshel cosplayer. And then I have a lot of stuff. I have Marth pin from ASEN. This Shigure pin Vanguard got me from Anime North. There's another Shigure pin because he's my Fate's husband. This one Afro King got me, this Nino, but I also have another one that's on my keys. So I have two of the same. And he got me this Lin pin as well. And then Sumiya, also from Vanguard. Lucky Crit made keychains, and I'm hoping to get the actual like Lucky Crit logo keychains, but I got a Niffle Snowflake because that was the only one he had. This one is from ASEN I bought. It's Elwood and has Roy on the back. This Ninian one is also from ASEN. This square, it's hard to see these. The square Erica one is from Anime North. So is the other Ninian, and the Roy here is from ASEN. This Mia's from Anime North. They were out of the regular Blue Tome Robin for Grima. And then I have like the actual Arcanean Fire Emblem. It broke a little bit here. I have Faye from ASEN, Florina from Anime North. This big LA Hector. It's actually supposed to be an acrylic stand, but I kind of turned it into a keychain thing for my backpack. Oh, sorry. This Claude is from the fan, so I put him upside down, so I thought that was pretty cool. This Lin I got ages ago, and I have a little Erica hiding in the corner here, Micaiah, and New Year's Azura, and another Nino over here too. But yeah, I got a lot of pins, and I'm actually hoping to expand this collection. It's called like an Ida bag, and I've really been enjoying making mine. So yeah, I've kind of been collecting pins for my backpack now. I might order some online too, because there's definitely some artists that I don't think I'll be seeing at cons anytime soon because of the location. So yeah, we went to the merch booth and I bought a lot of stuff from there. It all had to be in Canadian money, which was, I mean, some places took US, but like the exchange rate wasn't exact, so we tried to pay in Canadian whenever we could. And it was really funny because we kept calling it Monopoly money. Because like, I don't know, obviously it's legit money, but it just wasn't what we were used to, so.
My boy, this piece is what all true.
Sorry, I've still been sick for the last like 3 weeks or whatever. When I get sick forever. So luckily I didn't get anyone sick at Anime North. If I have my boyfriend who has like a somewhat compromised immune system and he doesn't get sick, then I don't think I got anyone sick. FaZe was at Anime North. He says, after the panel, me and Nim went to this place to sit down, and there were a bunch of other people as well because there was a competition going on. In the front of the room, there was a stage, and on the stage, we saw a fat bearded man in a Sailor Moon costume dancing flamboyantly. It was hilarious. Yeah, that sounds like an anime con, alright. Oh, actually, Vanguard got maple syrup for Mangs. That is, I think he like drunkenly once said that's what he wanted for his birthday was maple syrup, but he tried it. We went to like a breakfast place in the hotel, and the first time he tried maple syrup, he was pretty amazed. Mangs brought us chocolate from Norway, which is actually super good chocolate. He got me like a particularly nice cheese slicer. which is perfect for a Wisconsin person. But he said it was like one of the few original things they actually make in Norway. But yeah, that was nice. And he got some chocolate for everyone, which was super sweet. I will say that the Norwegian alcohol, not great. Not great, but everything else is pretty cool.
4 strength, 4 stand leather
thank you,
belt.
Squid System, for the subscription on YouTube. God, what else? Sunday, we went to sushi, and I got an eel avocado roll. The service at the place wasn't, like, super good, but the food tasted really good. And we invited a couple fans to come out with us. And then, like, that night, we went to the pool. They did the gym lift off. And when everyone had to go, it was super emotional. I had so much fun at that con, and I wish I could just stay there forever. But I definitely made some lifelong friends there. I'm about to die here. Oh yeah, we had maple syrup beer actually too. That's what I'm drinking in the Florina picture where I have the beer. It's like a big ass maple syrup beer. It was really sweet. Like it was so sweet that I don't think I could drink it like on its own. Like I don't think I could just sit there and sip on it, but like tastes of it were pretty good. In my opinion, anime is ass and weird. You right. You right. Who won the lift? There wasn't really a lifting competition because they didn't have a bench press. It was just like Ghast kind of training everyone. I wanted to do stuff, but I was pretty, I don't know. I'm camera shy and I'm not the strongest person, but it definitely inspired me to want to get into fitness more. But he's really good at what he does, like with training. He's really good at just inspiring people to do that. I don't know. But yeah. So that was Anime North. It was, no. Monday. Not a whole lot happened on Monday, but Mangs and Vanguard and we all went to a mall. And at this mall, there was like a Walmart, and we were like, oh, Walmart sucks. And then I'm like, wait, Mangs, you're from Norway. Do they have Walmart in Norway? And he's like, no, I have never been to a Walmart. And I was like, oh my God, we're going to Walmart. So I took Mangs in. I also got this giant stuffed bunny at like a weeb store in the mall. It was so cute. I'll show you guys later. It was like a whole denial process of like, do I really want to spend like $30 on a stuffed rabbit? I don't need it. And then like, they knew from the minute I laid eyes on it that I was going to leave the store with the little stuffed rabbit. So yeah, it did happen. But either way, there was a Walmart in the mall. So I'm like, Mangs, we should go to Walmart. And then, so when I was living in this area, the only like 24-hour thing was a Walmart or like Woodman's or something. Like there wasn't that much like good like 24-hour stuff. So sometimes when my friends wanted to do something at like midnight, we would just go to Walmart. So I was telling him about that, and I was like, you know, it would be a really fun Walmart prank if we just go to every single employee in the store and ask them if they have Fire Emblem games. And that's what we did. And Mangs kept going up and being like, excuse me, do you have Fire Emblem? And like some of these people, like one of them was like this old man. I felt kind of bad, but it was still really funny. He's like, firemen? Firemen? But no, they only had warriors. I was fucking pissed. Oh yeah, we went to Lush and we got bath bombs. And then when I got to Vanguard's house, we were in the hot tub with bath bombs, and he has like a cool hot tub that like lights up and stuff. So that was really sick. God, is there anything? Oh no, we went to downtown Toronto, and there were like a couple stores we were looking for, and one of the stores it took us to the Capitol building instead. So we kept looking around it looking for the store. And like Stevie was like, oh, we got tricked into exploring the local architecture. And I don't remember exactly where this started, but we started Naruto running to fighting dreamers. Like, we are fighting dreamers, da 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 da. I learned how to play it on the ocarina because of that. But yeah, we were like Naruto running around. And when we were in line waiting for something, there's this weird, like, stoner kid behind us, and he reads my backpack. He's like, if I were not a holy woman, I would beat you senseless. And I'm like, yup, that's a thing. And there's actually someone who asked me to take a picture of the backpack because they said that their friends sent them that as a meme all the time. But yeah, so this guy is talking, and he's like, oh, I know Fire Emblem. That guy is the red hair guy from Melee, right? And then I had to, like, physically almost restrain Mangs because he got so triggered by that. This guy's like, so do you, like, stream? And I'm like, yeah, I do stream. He's like, do you play Fortnite? And I'm like, no, I don't really play Fortnite. And he's like, oh, well, I think Fortnite's too mainstream anyway. So, like, I just had this really, I'm pretty sure this dude was also high. But I had this really weird conversation with this dude. Yeah, but glad he knows Elwood. Oh, man. Yeah, I had a really good time at Anime North. And I really hope I get to go back and meet those guys again. I also forgot to mention Beyond Polygons. He's I wasn't really familiar with this channel before I met him, but he was there. He wasn't on the panel, but he was there. And he was super cool. We played Smash together because he also mains Pichu. I secondary Pichu, but we were pretty, like, about the same skill level with the character. And, like, his favorite game was FE7 too, so we had a lot in common. Yeah, just overall, unforgettable weekend. Oh, I like that animation when air order starts. Yeah. Reminds me of the time when I was on a wait and our waiter was high AF. He mixed up our order about 3 times. Dude, the sushi person mixed up my order the first 3 times. Like, I swear to God. So, the first time, I ordered, they didn't have it, like, on the menu, but they had eel. They had avocado, so I asked if I could have an eel avocado roll. And literally the waitress, thank you, Clumsy Superhero, for the sub. So Mangs wanted to get a drink for me because I don't know, I'm not working outside of streaming. So since they wanted to go out to eat for, like, every single meal, I didn't really want to, you know, indulge myself too much, but I'd buy food and stuff when I had to. So he's like, let me just get you a drink. Like, what do you want? So I picked it out. And, like, he was like, okay, the 2 drinks will be on my bill, but our food will be separate. Thank you, Ambrose.
I don't have anything better to say, but Watashi no turn.
I like how the voice says it. Thank you, Ambrose. But yeah, he got me sushi. He got me a drink to go with my sushi. And then I got the food, and it was, I actually don't really care for cucumber in sushi. It was an eel cucumber roll. And I was like, hey, I asked for eel avocado. Could I get the eel avocado instead of cucumber? They're like, well, did you tell the server that? And I'm like, yes, I did actually. And then I took it back and I got what I wanted. And then, like, when we got our bill, I had both the drinks on mine. And I was like, it's fine, I'll just pay for it. And Mangs was like, no, they've already, like, kind of screwed up, so, like, I'll talk to them. And then we get another bill where, like, the drinks are separate. I'm like, I'll just pay for it. He's like, no, like, we've gone through this enough. Let me get it right. So they finally get the bill right. And then after that, they said we didn't pay, which is like, we definitely paid, but whatever. Oh yeah, Vanguard got from, like, a place inside one of the hotel. It was like, I didn't even know an avocado could be that hard. It must have been like an infantile avocado that was so not ripe. Blech. I love the thumbnail picture. Yeah, the thumbnail picture is super cute. Hey, I'm not gonna die. Let's go, Dorcas. And thank you, Coffany, for following. What kind of sushi place is this? The food was fine. It just, the service was really weird. But we had fans join us, and that was really nice. All the fans were super, super cool. It's very humbling for people to just be like, hey, Goosaphone, I'm a fan. Like, I love your videos and you are awesome. And it's so, I don't know, it just feels like unreal. I just want to say thank you so much for watching my Anime North video. I really hope that I can go to a con with these people again because I had a wonderful time. I just started my Patreon today, so I just want to give a thank you to my 3 patrons, which are Corey, Mangs, and Vanguard. So thank you so much for supporting me. If you are interested in joining my Patreon, there will be a link down below. And just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos similar to this one. Thank you.